bad habits vocabulary with meanings and examples. Bite nails. Meaning, the act of chewing on one's fingernails. For example, Emily tends to bite her nails when she's nervous. She's attempting to quit biting her nails, but she finds it challenging. Pick nose. Meaning, removing mucus from the nostrils with fingers. For example, it's very inappropriate to pick your nose in public. During the meeting, Emma was discreetly caught picking her nose. Grind teeth. Meaning, the action of grinding or clenching one's teeth. For example, Bob had a habit of grinding his teeth during exams. At night she grinds her teeth, disturbing her partner's sleep. Snoring. Meaning, the noise made during sleep when the airway is partially blocked. For example, his loud snoring kept everyone awake at the sleepover. She snores loudly every night, which can be quite bothersome to our sleep. Burp. Meaning, a sudden release of gas from the stomach through the mouth. For example, after drinking soda, John let out a loud burp. He never tries to control his burping, making it an annoying habit in social settings. Pull hair. Meaning, to grab and tug on someone's hair. For example, the toddler would often pull her sister's hair when they played. Stop pulling my hair, it's hurtful. Slouch. Meaning, to sit, stand, or walk with a drooping or hunched posture. For example, her bad habit was to slouch on the couch while watching TV. You should not slouch in your chair, it's bad for your body posture. Slurp. Meaning, to make a loud noise while eating or drinking by sucking air with the liquid or food. For example, she couldn't help but slurp her soup. Please don't slurp your soup, it's distracting me. Crack knuckles. Meaning, the act of bending and cracking the joints in one's fingers. For example, Jack liked to crack his knuckles when feeling tense. He has a habit of cracking her knuckles, but it's annoying to hear. Suck thumb. Meaning, to place one's thumb in the mouth and suck on it. For example, the baby boy would suck his thumb to soothe himself. He's trying to quit sucking his thumb, but he finds it challenging. Bite lips. Meaning, the action of pressing or chewing on one's lips, which can be a nervous habit. For example, she would bite her lips whenever she felt anxious. He tends to bite his lips when he's deep in thought. Rub eyes. Meaning, to gently apply pressure to the eyes with hands. For example, David had to rub his eyes to stay awake during the long meeting. Rubbing your eyes too hard can cause redness and irritation. Spit. Meaning, to expel saliva from the mouth forcibly. For example, chewing tobacco can lead to the urge to spit frequently. Never spit in public places. Always use a tissue instead. Pigskin.
Meaning, the act of repeatedly touching, scratching, or removing skin imperfections.
For example, he had a tendency to pick at his skin when stressed. He finds it challenging to stop himself from picking his skin. Yawn excessively. Meaning, an involuntary act of opening one's mouth wide and inhaling deeply due to tiredness or boredom. For example, after a long day, she couldn't stop yawning excessively. He yawned excessively during the whole lecture. Tap foot. Meaning, to repeatedly hit the foot against the ground in a rhythmic manner. For example, Emma would tap her foot while waiting for the bus. She tapped her foot nervously during the job interview. Litter. Meaning, to leave trash or waste in a public place. For example, please don't litter. Use the trash bin instead. It's crucial to teach children about the importance of not littering to keep the environment clean. Hoard. meaning to accumulate and store a large number of items excessively and sometimes compulsively. For example, Amelia had a tendency to hoard old magazines and newspapers. He hoards items from his childhood.